Hi, this is David McCree, CPA. I help nonprofit organizations avoid paying ridiculous penalties to the IRS simply because they filed their Form 990 late. And today I want to tell you about something I've been noticing over the past couple of months. Normally, when a nonprofit organization sends a letter to the IRS requesting abatement of penalties, the IRS will receive it. It will be assigned to an agent who will then read the letter and decide whether or not a reasonable cause exists. Then you'll either get a request for additional information in a month or so, or you'll get a notice saying that your penalty has been removed and you owe nothing. Well, what I've been noticing is that an organization will send a letter, or I'll send a letter to the IRS, and we don't hear anything back for months. And in fact, the organization may even get a notice of intent to levy assets. So I called the IRS, and they confirmed that in fact they did receive the letter, but that it has not yet been assigned to an agent. So often what will happen is the person I'm talking to on the phone will say, "I'll just assign it to myself right now. If you can hang on a minute, I'll read your letter." So they put me on hold for 5 or 10 minutes. They read the letter, they come back on the phone, and they'll usually say, "Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just abate that penalty." That's been my experience, and I've had several people write to me who have had the same experience, people who have used my penalty manual. So here's what you need to know. When you send a letter to the IRS requesting abatement of penalties, in about 2 weeks or so, you need to call the IRS and follow up. Call the Exempt Organizations Division. I'll put the number up on the screen. Call them just to follow up and say, "Did you get the letter? Is it being assigned to an agent? Have you put a hold on further collections?" So, because usually when the IRS gets your letter, what they would normally do, assign it to an agent, and they'll put a hold on further collection efforts until they can assess your letter and make a decision on that. So it's very important that you follow up, make sure they got your letter, and even if they tell you, well, we're not going to read it right now, but we'll get back to you, find out from them how long you have. How long are they putting a hold on your account? And make sure you follow up within that time period. Keep after them, because if you don't, it's ultimately your responsibility. So this is a different situation from the way it has been, and so I just wanted to make you aware of that and to make sure that you follow up. This is David McCree, CPA. You can find me on the web at form990help.com.